it's Josan here with another video. Today we are doing a 1v1 against, I can't remember my opponent's name as I did this a couple of weeks ago, but it is, I think this was small scale. I think it was either 10k, 15k, no rules, to be fair. This is my second match with this guy over here. There wasn't really anyone on, so we just have some 1v1s. First battle I did lose, but the second one went a lot better than I expected it to. So as you can see, I've brought 3 units of Nile Spearmen, 5 units of Bowmen, 1 unit of Desert Axemen, and 5 units of Nile Cavalry. All with, they've all generally got one. See, the Nile Spearmen's got bronze. The cavalry's got, I think, bronze attack. The archers, only 1 unit's got an upgrade on, and these Desert Axemen have none on. And you will see these guys. These are probably one of the most effective units in this battle. They really do kick some ass. So if you have a look at my opponent, who is Angus Barry 123, good guy, plays a really good game. He has brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units of archers, 6 units of levy pikemen, 2 units of Greek cavalry, and 1 unit of companion cavalry. So let's just fast forward a bit here until the battle starts. So we both start moving forward, exchanging archer fire at the beginning. As you can see, I'm moving my cavalry round fully onto this flank. He's bringing his round to this side, but I do pull back. So I'm thinking, obviously, here's a light cavalry with only 1 heavy unit. So I bring 2 units across there, bring 1 unit there. No, sorry, with my general on that. So if we just fast forward a bit more, so we're just exchanging a bit of missile fire, as you do, a bit of skirmishing. He has obviously got a lot more archers than I have. He is taking some casualties, but my guys are taking a lot more. One thing he did do is he kept focusing on 1 unit. So if you look, that unit, they've not taken any damage at all. Whereas all of his units are taking a couple of casualties in each, which is good and bad at the same time. It means obviously if they were to get charged, they're likely to rout. But I decide I can't just sit back here and wait for him to come to me, otherwise I'm going to lose this and he's going to be able to target my guys. So I thought, why his archers, obviously he's left them on fire at will, why his archers are firing away there? They're not really going to change their target, they're just going to focus on these guys. So I ran forward my infantry and I'm pushing forward my cavalry at the same time. So his guys aren't looking, charged in the rear, wiped out. He's pushing his infantry forward, but they've not got in phalanx mode. And as you can see, he thought my cavalry was going to run after him, but they're actually wiping out the archers. And this unit of Nile Spearmen cutting through these pikemen over here, cavalry charging in the back. Do lose a couple of cavalry here, but as they will put down the spikes. But I'm trying to lead with these 2 units here. I'm trying to lead his cavalry away from mine, away from the battlefield, so I can focus on his infantry. And as you can see, I am mopping up his archers quite nicely. So now comes in my Nile Spearmen, and his guys really aren't in that much of in that great a position. As you can see, it takes out a couple, but instantly wiped out there. He's got his Slavic pikemen follow me. Yeah, I do leave these guys here by accident. They luckily don't lose anyone. A couple of his units will come back from routing as they only did take a couple of casualties. But the main worry is his pikemen, as I want to make sure they are completely gone from the battlefield, as well as his archers. Yeah, so his cavalry are just following me around. His infantry are trying to run back into some position. My archers, he does decide then to chase after my archers, which is fine by me. Not really much of a loss now. They've done their job. They've kept them distracted, and they will obviously, they'll take out a couple of guys along the way. They're not going to take out many, 1 or 2, but that's 1 or 2 less cav that I have to fight. And it also ties out their guys as they're running away. As for the rest of the battle, as you can see, I'm just mopping down his infantry at the minute, just running round, wiping out all these pikemen. Obviously he's got a couple of archers, unit of 5 here, unit of 6 over here, firing away nicely, but they're not going to be... I'll take a couple of casualties, but they'll be pretty much wiped out completely. And these guys, I'm surprised how these guys never routed from the battle at all. As you can see, these are the last 2 main bits of infantry. He does see these guys coming, so I do lose a lot in that force, but they don't rout, luckily. We do wipe out that 1 unit of 15 men left, and we do pretty much wipe out this unit completely as well. But yeah, so I was a bit reckless here. I probably could have had a lot more cav survive, but unfortunately he turned his pikes without me realising. And as anyone knows, pikes and cavalry, if you're charging into the front of a spear, doesn't go particularly well. So we have a little bit of a standpoint at the minute. I'm still wiping up his infantry. He's got a couple of units of pikemen just come back from routing, and a unit of archers as well. But they won't last long, so I'll charge them 2 guys in, hoping they'll rout them. My unit of axemen go in, just to finish off the job, to be fair. And my cavalry is going to come round and flank them as well. In the meantime, I'm currently just leaving these guys there, resting them up. And as you can see, they don't last very long at all. And now it's just a case of this unit of 9 archers. So all he's left to now is his 3 units of Greek cavalry and his unit, in his general unit of his companion cavalry. So I'll just speed up the battle here. There's no point in obviously dragging this out longer. So we pretty much just sit on either hill for what seems quite a while. He moves a bit forward, I straighten up my line. I just really want to just try and rest up my guys. So my spearmen, they're all refreshed. Cavalry's winded and tired, and these guys are exhausted as well. But obviously he separates his guys, so we'll go back to normal speed. He charges straight into these guys, didn't realise the pikes were down, so he lost quite a couple of cav there, which he really needed. I've got these guys currently just resting a bit more and protecting this side of the flank, bringing over some spearmen to support them as well. As the main thing I wanted to do was wipe out his general, because I thought as soon as he's gone, his army will pretty much rout. And there goes the first unit. Unit of 3 Greek cav. This unit here, I do lose a unit of 1 cavalry, but that is not much of a loss to me. And he loses pretty much the rest of his Greek cavalry here, and just leaves his general unit. And there we go. General is now routed, and we pretty much have, to be fair, most of our spearmen intact. I think they only lost probably 9 of them, and as you can see there, he deployed a lot more men than me, and I killed, 381 kills. He killed killed 194 of my guys, but as you can see, 100 men remaining, so I don't think I did too bad compared to 43. But anyway, good game to Angus Barry. If you guys liked, then please subscribe. It's just that out. Cheers, guys.